Yeah, you're rolling. You rolling? Are you gonna keep
rolling in the deep?
Okay.
I love Adele. Sister Adele.
Sister Adele. Ukhti.
No, she's one of our black sisters.
What,
So is Ariana.
Yeah. Ariana's a black queen.
Yeah.
Where's she from? What, like, what is she?
She's
She's
Italian.
Italian-American,
Okay.
yeah.
She's allowed the blackfish in there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Your skin turning that dark. Let's reel it back.
You know what's funny? She made a group chat about it with things, and they ended up like a bunch of her fans and people that have supported her from day dot to kind of talk about whether it's what she does is blackfish and how she can improve. So I feel like she herself is.
At least
people styling her, maybe the people doing her.
But this is what I was going to say to you. Do you think it's blackfishing or do you think the beauty standard has just shifted?
I think it's blackfishing for her specific situation to some extent, because the way that her career is going, like you know that shift she made from being like a pop like to like a dangerous woman phase. Yeah. That's when the blackfishing began.
But do you know what? Yeah, I will give her props because she's always said that she was always into R&B like majority of her life. Yeah. But I feel like because you're coming from Nickelodeon, you've got to do pop.
But do you think your music taste is an excuse?
No. I'm not saying that the blackfish. I'm not saying is like that's not an excuse because you can't be fair as they say, and then now you're you could
you're
be
a Nubian queen.
Like you could
the
be
ambiguous.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the Nubian
but I
queen.
feel like her music, I don't think she made a shift. I think she just finally done the music she wanted to.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time you can't come from Nickelodeon and then start doing Dangerous Woman.
That's
like
true.
Miley though, innit? She did her big.
No, Miley took advantage of the black community. She was
Did
on
she?
drugs. That was easily the best album she's ever made. Easily. I realised that whenever they turn black.
Wrecking Ball.
No.
That's what I was thinking. I said,
No, that album.
I love
That when she had Big Sean.
That's the
When
only
she
one I
had.
liked.
That was the only album I liked that she's ever made.
Yeah, that's the only one I like.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. When you turn black, you do have better music. But then she would turn white.
When you
again.
turn black.
That's what they do.
Turning.
Yeah.
Not
Converting.
People will start claiming that, you know, the same way you're changing genders, they're gonna start changing skin tone, and I'm not here for it, bruv.
That is true.
If that's the case,
Can I be
People are
white?
excited.
I need to reverse this. Where's my privilege?
Take the privilege, keep the colour.
I want to do a little bit. I want to live life like
Smart.
that for a while, just to be like Karen, you know.
But it depends on what type of white woman do you want to be.
The opposite, like I want to be top
the
of the top.
raging Karen. Just
I
a
want,
bit.
do you know how you can tell you're really the raging one? You have to have that short,
100%.
swoop.
And then it has to have that like
sports mum, soccer mum. That's it. Not even sports mum. That's soccer mum. And
you
it
drive
has-
a minivan.
minivan, and they have to have that strong highlight.
100%. You know that. You know
Talk
that.
about the American Karen.
Yeah, that's
course.
what I'm
That's the ultimate.
The
Karen.
UK one is K up.
Yeah.
No,
No, because then you're in the field.
saying.
You're in the field, fam. You're on a fence. That's not even a nice fence as well.
Me. I'm not in the field.
The dreams are big.
Wallahi, fam.
Dreams
To only
are
be
big,
white.
so.
Oh, to be white, we can dream.
Yes, yeah, well.
Yes,
Let me not even open my mouth. Oh my gosh.
White is right.
Not us finding bleaching stuff.
white is right.
White is right.
Mm.
And begin.
And begin. And that's the intro. Oh my gosh, right. Let me do my little standing intro or whatever. Every time I do it, I feel like
I love it. I
Fucking get off.
love it. I love it.
I'm so excited
when
to
I
hear
start,
I'm like,
I was probably looking at
they're like on a high, and I say it. It's gonna be like. But I love it, y'all filming. Okay. By the way, I hate intros and outros. That's why.
It's alright, fam. We always forget to do
we
ours.
don't do an intro
We don't
for
do
that
it.
reason.
That's our brand now.
Yeah. I wish.
Just get to know, fam.
I wish. Right.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's your favorite girl. You know how we do today. Oh, it's conscious conversations, by the way, before I let you know. And then the other one, we back with another conscious conversations. You know how we do, guys. Today I got 3 people today. Yeah, I never really had 3 people on my platform before, and they're not no regular schmegular girls. Okay. Look at them. We got M-word in the house, baby. Woo woo.
Thank you.
What's up? How are you guys doing?
Tell me why I started dancing in the beginning of her intro. I was doing
Because I read what I see.
I was so excited.
I loved it. That was like, you hyped me up.
100%.
100%.
That's the vibes.
Yeah, I love that.
Very,
I
very
love
nice.
that.
Very, very nice.
Yes,
love
thank you. You know what's mad is that every time I go to do it, I forget what my intro is, but I don't have like lines.
Yeah.
So I just end up saying the same thing every time.
So you're just a genius every time.
Oh,
Straight off the
okay.
Love that for you.
I love that. The hostess.
You
was
said
nice.
creativity, it's genetic.
Stir.
Mm.
Period. Stir. Oh my god, how are you
I'm great now that
excited.
I'm here
Very
with
happy.
you.
I was
Been a long
dead.
time. Long time coming.
I can't lie, the shift in energy.
Wallahi,
Honestly,
I
yeah.
was dead. I was holding my bag like this.
Do you know what this is? That's what the intro does, though. I think that's why I have to have it because you see how now I'm just. When before I was like, now I'm. Yeah, it does something to you still.
Let's not. Okay, then. If you see the M word saying same intro.
Period.
Mm,
You know what?
Don't do it to her.
We can share it. Talk percentages after the.
Hey guys, it's concept.
Wait,
M-word.
Are you sure? Oh my god.
I was stealing her exact lines.
Exact what?
You better.
We have 3 people. It's just us.
But yeah,
Oh my gosh, guys. It's been a long time coming.
for
Yeah.
real.
I'm
I've been-
excited to be here.
I'm
This was
excited,
like the
yeah.
highlight of
Oh
my
my
week.
God.
After
Stop.
this is just downhill. I know it.
God
I just stuck full of stuff.
But
Yeah.
still, this is what we've been looking forward to this week.
Yeah.
100%.
Kind of thing.
Oh.
You know how like every week there's something that gets you through the week.
Yeah.
Oh,
So this is like
was that me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You did it.
And
You did it for us.
beautiful runner.
Period.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Big up
We
runner.
love Rana, man. You don't know who Rana is by now at this point,
Yeah.
really. But you guys make me shy. I like to feel that. Okay. It's gonna happen to me on my own platform. Okay. Fuck it up, right? Oh my gosh, right. So I've been watching you lot for since you guys started actually, before, the Film Network and X, Y, and Z.
Yes,
And I want you lot to come and kind of tell people who you are. How did the M word come about? What does it really represent? Do you even represent anything? Because you see this whole representing stuff. I hate
It's a
it.
weight.
Preach.
It has a weight to it.
And I know you lot have had your
Fair share.
fair share of experiences. I recently had my fair share of experience.
I saw.
Okay. That's how you know you made it. That's how
Yes,
you
sir.
know you made it.
100%.
Okay.
I got a call, from somebody. And
Oh, calls now.
No, I got a call.
As
No,
in-
not that type of call.
Oh, okay.
But this somebody was like, remember when you told me the Muslim community were gonna da. Look at you now having to explain yourself on IG. It's like laughing at me. And I was like, you know what, I've had faith in my people, but why?
Yeah.
For what reason?
Yeah.
But we can get into that a little later. We can touch on it because I don't want to give people too much credit. But let's tell the people who you are, what you do, X, Y, and Z. I know you lot are,
Okay.
it's a group thing, isn't it?
Who are we?
So
I look
Oh,
straight at you.
straight
Take it
at
out.
me.
Who are we? Look at her. Who are we?
So,
Come on,
we
tell
are a
them.
group of creatives.
Are
So we are, of course,
Very-
3 Muslim Somali women
you couple?
who happen to
They're
be.
couple.
No. I'll get there. We have a podcast, guys,
Yeah.
and it's gone great so far.
Alhamdulillah.
I've always wanted to start one.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm looking at the camera. What the hell?
It's alright. I
Anyways.
see.
No,
you.
tell the exact people. Look in their eyes.
Oh, okay.
Tell them.
So we have a platform called the M Word Podcast, soon turning into a network.
Period.
The M Word Podcast consists of 3 hosts, beautiful hosts,
Okay.
Najma, Zuhur, and Ikram.
Look
sorry.
at the intro.
Hi there, buddy.
And yeah, we just you know what's funny, when people ask us what do you guys talk about, I feel like from now on I'm gonna say we talk about everything but comedy based. It's mainly comedy based.
Yeah. That's true.
Because I've realized our audience don't come for like serious yes, we have our fair share of serious topics, but they also I feel like it's a distraction or like a getaway.
100%.
You know why that's true? Because
Yeah.
I think that's why I stayed watching you guys. Like, because I remember, because I saw you lot's visuals before I don't know, honestly, as a podcaster, even though I do the audio, I'm a visual type person.
Yeah, I'm like that as well.
Soon come
So
down,
like,
inshallah.
periods. Do you know what I mean? So I never really realised that you lot on Spotify or anything like that. I just came across, I don't even remember how I came across your channel.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Period.
And then like, there was one story time. I said, yeah, you guys are funny. So I started going through all the videos.
I love
I
that.
said, yeah, these lot are lit still. And it was interesting to see because before I started mine, I was like, oh my God, there's no like really Muslim female representation, X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And even though, like I said, I hate the whole like, once you put yourself out there, you automatically represent everybody or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's kind of the prejudice that comes with it.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, they're doing their thing. Mine soon come.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
I love to see it.
Yeah.
We love to see
Community.
it. Period.
We are.
And yeah, everybody should go check their shit out. Everything's in the bio. Tell them Miriam sent you. You know that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But why pudding?
To be honest with you, we've always wanted to do a podcast. We've always been listening to podcasts, and we said, well, Ikram, obviously, spiritually we knew you, but before we met her in her physical form, we were just like, Ikram wanted to do a podcast, and we wanted to do a podcast, but we knew, like individually, we all knew, okay, we have to gel.
Right.
Just because you want to do something, you can't just do it because it has to make sense.
Exactly.
So we kind of all were like, you know what? Because podding for us is kind of like the gateway to other things that we want to do, and it's a great way to like make a name for yourself, create a platform, and then network. Because you meet a bunch of different people and therapy, and we needed it. We were going through rough times.
I still need it.
This is why it's mainly comedy-based fun. It's not going to be news round. We're leaving.
Not news round.
Do you know what I mean?
They'll come and sue me.
100% fam.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like we all knew that podding would kind of be like low-key the gateway to the things that we want to do with our careers and the things like on our goals and ambitions.
I'm guessing you're all creatives in your own right.
Yeah.
So how long have you all known each other? Because I'm guessing you two knew.
Yeah, Zahura and I knew each other from I'd say first year of college.
Okay, cool.
So like 16.
Wow.
We went to the same secondary school, but we weren't really
we weren't
Gucci like
friends,
that. Yeah. And then I met Ikram at work.
Oh,
in 2018.
2018, 2019?
2018.
Oh, end of 2018.
I knew you for a year.
End of 2018, I came back to the country, fresh home, no friends. So I built my...
And I welcomed her into my arms. And I cradled her like that.
No, you bringing your arms together, man.
She said, into my arms.
And then I cradled you back into your friends as well.
She did.
But yeah, and then I was introduced to Zuhur via Najma.
Cute.
And then we were just having like 4-hour, 5-hour phone calls talking about... It could start from the smallest thing, but we'd make it... our imaginations will just go so we were like, you know what, this needs to be monetized, it needs to be recorded, people need to see this.
Let's make money off of what we're good at.
Exactly.
And here we are.
Periods. Let's go into some of the stuff we've all now experienced.
Okay.
I know you lot got a lot of backlash after the Chucky episode. I'm guessing that was right?
Yeah.
People had time that week.
They had a lot to say.
And they had a Wi-Fi that was on
everyone put talc on their fingers while they typed.
Do you know what?
For that grip.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I feel like when you go into something so public, people will tell you. She's still laughing. It's okay.
Oh my god. Everyone's dishing chalk.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
when you go into something so public, you hear the people be like, you know what, you need to be ready for anything, but you never really know how to react until it happens. And it's almost like no matter how much you prep yourself for it, or you try and feel like register this mindset of I don't care, like anyone can say anything, it's not gonna bother me. And then when it happens, you're like, right, like
I'm not gonna say that one
really...
was out of nowhere. Like that one, I don't think we didn't even sign up to a gym membership for what we received. We were zero. We were weak.
We were running around because we recorded the episode 2 weeks before it came out.
Right.
So we were so gassed for people to see excited. And the minute it dropped.
And I remember. I remember.
Was it the YouTube comments or was it?
Yeah. It started with the YouTube and it transferred everywhere.
It went to all social media platforms.
I loved it though. That was a great time for me.
You were laughing, enjoying
I was enjoying it. I was like, yo, you guys are pressed.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Do you think, was it a specific community?
Yes.
Yeah. It was...
Somali men.
Somali men and Muslim men, to be honest with you. It was
98.9% men.
Yeah, basically.
That's wild.
The penis people.
What is it with the penis people, please? Why?
Again, audacity. I mentioned this before.
Yeah.
It's the audacity and the lack of just things to do.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's...
And also just... what did you say?
The lack of inches. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, no, I don't know. And quite frankly...
Do you know what?
It was a lack for me. I thought I would be the one who won't care. Not even not care, but like not give it too much.
Yeah.
And I think it bothered me the most, not because of like what they were saying got to be, but because of the disappointment I felt from like, because when you go in the comments in most of his other videos, it's all good vibes.
Right.
And when you see this Muslim girls and you see the comments and you see negative energy following it, it's like, brah, is this what we're attracting?
Yeah. Exactly. And he's had like so many people on his platform from different like having completely different conversations. So I would low key, we all expected, all right, cool. Like, we're not scholars, do you know what I mean? Like, we're just 3 young women in London having a regular conversation.
No matter how much you put out that disclaimer, because I recently, I filmed the episode with 3 guys. They have a podcast called The Domino Effect. and it was me and I don't know if you know who Heba is. She works at Tricky. She has her own podcast called British. And she's half Sudanese, half Egyptian, right? So we were asked to come on. We were just talking about like interfaith relationships and X, Y, and Z.
It was a lit episode.
It was such a vibe. Honestly, personally, it was such a vibe. I was enjoying.
Yeah.
She was enjoying. Everyone was enjoying. We were kikiing.
Yeah.
Like, she repeatedly had said, "We're not scholars. Do your own research." Type thing. And I feel like people just don't care.
Yeah.
People don't care. And it's like, what is the difference between me speaking about it in front of a camera versus me speaking about it at home? Do you see what I'm saying? So if you were to have that same conversation on camera, do you think you would have that, like, it just, for me, it's just like, you really have the entitlement to think that your opinion matters.
Yeah,
just because I'm in a public.
For me, it's not even just that. It's like, we know we're gonna mess up, but it's funny because with Muslim people, there's no room for mistakes. There's no room. But there's no room for mistakes if there's lights, camera, action on you. But if you're in the dark hollows, in the alleyway,
all you want to mistake.
Like an alley cat, you got so much room for mistakes, and it's kind of like, honestly, like an alley cat, you're allowed to do whatever you want and call it
like a rat
on the highway, on the
alleyway,
and you're allowed to, call it life and be like, oh, I'm just living life and da-da-da-da. But for us,
but
it's
what's
like,
the mistake? I'm still trying to figure out
no,
the
like, if
mistake.
you're having a conversation about interfaith relationship, that exists.
Right,
It's a reality. It's not a myth you brought randomly.
And that's the thing, people are mad at people's experiences. You can't be mad at something somebody experienced.
That you've never met in your entire life.
But you're never probably going to meet. That's the best part.
I love haters.
I'm just going to add a bunch of rainbows and shit around you when you
love
said
them.
that.
Because first of all, I feel like, honestly, it's true. You can, like, you're doing something good when people are hating on you for no reason.
Right.
And the Muslim community is like, you're talking about this behind closed doors. Now I've opened the door. Why are you upset?
No, you brought the flashlight.
Yes. I'm glad to have you both because honestly, I remember I was upset and they called me and then we were on the phone. I remember you called me and you said, so-and-so who's like a Islamic figure is going to react to it or something like that.
And I couldn't wait for
it. And I was just laughing.
No
initially I would have laughed at it, but I was just like, oh my God.
Do you know what?
Funny.
To cheer up Ikram, I told Ikram, sing the comments.
So they sang the comments.
Sing the comments. It takes away. And it was funny because one of them was like, "You're gonna burn in hell." So I told Ikram, I was like, "You're gonna burn in hell." Like, just sing it. It doesn't sound as lethal
and
as it
also,
comes across.
Read the usernames of
110%.
That's hilarious.
Keyboard warriorship is a thing, in my opinion.
Nah, there were people that were coming back and then that took them to our platform and then they saw the stuff on our platform which was worse, quote unquote, worse for them. Which we were just talking about sexual health education.
Like actual...
Whether you're having sex or not.
Which most of you are not.
So you say
so and then that conversation was but the bullying was taken onto Twitter.
I'm so sorry. I'm still hurt. My
baby's coming out.
I'm clutching my
I love
pearls.
that. Oh my God, so the bullying.
The bullying was taken onto Twitter, which is a playground for bullies.
It really is. Well, it actually is.
I think it's become TikTok though, because so I don't have TikTok yet. So they were sending me all these screenshots for the comments on the TikTok. I said, wow.
Oh yeah, no, TikTok are wild.
They are really just opening their mouth.
And they come in numbers.
Come in heads.
I said, okay. I see me.
It's funny you do that, but you wish you were on the platform with us.
Period. You wish you could be doing what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Outside the club.
You want to be me?
You can't even get it in.
But you know what's funny? Before all of that, the people who showed love, may Allah bless you, or God, or whatever you believe in. May you get everything that you deserve. And
I think that's why it's bittersweet because the boy sent me a DM that one of the man them got from a Muslim man, and he sent paragraphs, and he was like, it was so refreshing for you to have Muslim women. They've made me want to start praying again and brought me closer to my dear. And just
I screw-faced first. I screw-faced first when I heard Muslim man. I was like,
stuff like that. I was like, that message like outweighs everything for me personally. 100%. I'm like, what? Like, this is because we're regular people, and these commenters, these keyboard warriors, I'm even like, they're not regular people. Like, you're higher than thou. Do you see what I'm saying? So for me, it's just like,
and also we said what we said.
Period.
Because leave.
You tell him, Ikram.
Leave the LGBT
You
community
see how
alone.
Ikram stopped touching her palm?
Ikram
Her
said,
hand to her face.
we said what we said.
We said what it's
Southside's coming out.
But the positives are always, they always outweigh the negatives, but they're just
100%.
loud with it. Like,
Yeah.
the haters are just very vocal with it.
And it's very temporary, to be honest with you. Like, it lasted, I'd say, maybe 2 weeks max.
Maybe, if that. Like, I think it
It
was
was
about a
only
week.
because it was like the last couple
It
comments
was
were
intense for
yeah
a weekend.
Yeah,
and
it
then
was
for 2 weeks,
100%.
yeah. And then after that, it
And
just
after that,
got
how
straight
many?
vibes.
So sorry.
Oh my god, no! Can we talk about
What happened?
It's my sister. I saved her number.
Not surely.
Sorry,
but yeah, can
yeah.
we talk about how certain people on our Instagram had the I would say caucasity, but they're not white.
the black Cassidy.
the coon casity.
The Kukasity.
The Kukasity,
The
yes.
Kukasity.
Of coming onto our profile picture, our pictures with certain people that we collaborated with,
Right.
and saying, oh, they love to call us BLM Halima.
No.
Because what does that mean?
Don't kill me.
And then on top of that, apparently we all get I don't want to say it. Can I swear on here?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that we will get fucked by black men.
I love that.
But
I love that.
These same people. Wait. You said the same person.
Wait, these are white people.
No,
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 not
no,
black
no.
people.
Oh.
no.
Yeah.
A Somali guy. Anyway, I don't know why I'm hiding the.
But was it?
But
What's
you know
his
why
name?
that doesn't
William
make sense?
William.
Because are you not black?
He doesn't believe that.
No,
But then
I'm
wait.
brown
The
in
same
his
week,
eyes.
I broke my ankle. Why was he in the DM saying, "Oh my God, may Allah give you a full recovery. I love you guys." It's actually sick people, you know.
Wow.
Someone said to me, I wish, I hope all your braids fall out. I said, lol.
That is an actual curse.
In this whole big paragraph, and all I read was the last sentence is that I hope your braids fall out. And I said,
That is actually a bitchy comment, you know. That's patches. She's gonna have
I said, baby, if I was bored, I still look cute. Fuck out of here.
Why are they so pressed?
No.
Imagine commenting a paragraph to someone you don't like. Why are you sending all this energy to them?
Do you think it's we get
Like you
the
sit there and be
concentration
like,
is higher for us because we're
Women.
Muslim and we cover.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
I feel like
Like as hijabi, like I made a statement yesterday, I think, or whatever. I said I've never claimed to be a hijabi woman because I don't believe I dress in how I understand the hijab to be as an appropriate manner. I say I wear khimar because I cover my hair. I've been doing that since I was 11. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I felt like this was the first time I had to make some sort of statement because everybody was just wanting
know
to
what
come
we
and
did?
tell me things.
We made a statement, but it wasn't a statement. It was a. We made the next episode and we titled it something, and we said, let's do something like addressing the hate, like,
Addressing the hate.
someone else's hate, like the hate
Yeah.
comments that someone else got, or something else. Well, I'm not. They were waiting. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Muslim women can't win.
Yeah, ever.
Like literally.
We will though.
Inshallah.
I'm
By
sorry.
the grace of God. It's our time to win. I've been
sorry.
saying
I
this.
feel like inshallah by the next generation, I feel like it will be a little bit more.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't
No.
know.
I don't give a shit about the
I
next
don't
generation.
think-
I'm telling you here and now, my generation, me.
Honest experience.
I'm telling you to suck out.
Ooh.
To your face, sorry if you take offense. No, actually, I don't. Fuck off. Look at me trying to be nice. No, what we all just existing.
Yeah.
And we shared an opinion.
Bro, they hate
That
on
people,
for no
that
reason.
somebody asked us personally, hey, can you come on and share your opinion on these?
My mom came
And
told
a
me-
random person
someone-
came up to us.
Someone told her that I was sitting on this black man was sitting on my lap.
Honestly, wallah.
Because Chucky on the
on the
I was
God.
like Hoya, and I showed her the picture. I was like, "Is he sitting on my lap?" And she was like, "No." And I was like, "Why are these people going to my
That's
mother?"
Not
funny.
even just that, fam.
That's
Because
a
fam,
community.
Chucky could sit on my lap. What of it?
What of it?
What of it? What are you gonna do
Shout
about
out
it?
to Chucky, my brother.
No.
Yeah?
Big up Chucky.
Do you know what Chucky actually gave me the best piece of advice when I was going into this after I filmed my episode of him, and he was like, don't take the hate personally, don't take the love personally. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because do you know what? People love you today, hate you tomorrow. So if I attach myself to the
The
love,
love, yeah.
when the hate comes, I won't know how to
Or
react.
when the
Yeah.
love doesn't
So
come as much,
Yeah.
you will
So-
depend on it.
nothing is
Yeah.
personal.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
That's
So-
true.
No,
I'll
fam.
get my mother's love, fam, and God's love.
Period.
Period.
Period. That's all we need, fam.
Yeah.
If God can't love me, that's enough at this point. because-
Exactly.
But how do you deal like how when you get hate? Do you laugh automatically like her?
I laugh
Do
at
you kind
it.
of-
I don't
okay.
look at it though. I think I'll see 1-2 thing. I think,
Oh, so you don't read them?
and then I just leave.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I feel like what I can't see can't
You
hurt
can't
me.
affect
you. Yeah.
Like, I'm not the type of person that will go looking and reading and being like, oh my god, this, because that's when I have anxiety in it. So if I keep reading, it's long for me, bro.
Yeah.
I think
I'll
that's what
come
I did.
on the net and start
Your
screaming.
self-control is good though.
Yeah, I've learned to discipline myself.
Yeah.
But the one thing I would say is like for me, nobody ever really schooled me, or no one ever tells you like how to go about it.
Yeah.
And I think it's the weirdest thing, because I don't know if you guys have ever got anxiety when you guys are doing good.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
you
you know
think
when
something bad's gonna happen and you
Yeah.
can't be this good for long.
Yeah.
That's like, bro, I had one of those days maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I had a panic attack because I just sat there because there was so much going on in my head. I was like, oh my god, like I'm building very fast, and I didn't know how to react.
Yeah.
And then it took me to a place where I was like, right, is this the type of feelings I'll be feeling when shit goes left? And it's like that small, like I'm on the fence. Do you know what I mean? It's like, this type of anxiety is from the negativity, and this type of anxiety is from the positivity, and I don't know how to react to any of it.
Yeah.
So I just block it out.
Yeah.
And I think that's my
like coping mechanism.
yeah, like just blocking everything out, or just not like looking at it, or not giving it my time of day type thing.
Yeah.
Like I'll be aware of it. For example, all the hate that I got, I didn't know about it because it was all on TikTok.
Bro,
So-
I didn't know either until you put out that statement.
That's what I'm saying. So I had screenshots sent to me by that Hijab the girl, shout out to my baby, to the man them, shout out to my man them. You know, and they were like, Miriam, like this is what people are saying, and I said, good for them, because it's not the most viewed video on your channel.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so if y'all are hearing the numbers,
And it came out just what? Just the other day.
no, but like a week ago, yeah,
About
I don't know
a
if it, I think
week
it came out the
ago,
week
ago.
last week.
Mm.
So I'm just like, you know, why can I do it? But I wanted to speak on, like, me personally, yeah, I feel like being a covered woman, to whatever extent people want to speak about it, yeah, I feel like that is what presses people the most.
Yeah.
It's not even about being, because I feel like you could be Muslim and not be covered, and people won't have the same vim.
Mm.
They won't have the same energy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
facts.
mean?
Yeah.
I could have my hair out and be in a vest and shorts and speak in the same exact way, and you won't feel a type of way about it. because
Yeah.
And it
I'm doing
sucks, you
skin
know,
out.
because I feel like they look at those type of women as women who are like close to
Lost.
leaving Islam, like
Who are
low
lost.
iman,
Yeah.
You know how
everything.
many times it's been said to me because I wear crop tops, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, you don't know me and my heart. And
Period.
Literally.
Exactly, and it's like
Us.
you look at people who dress like Nejma, and you assume that straight away.
Anima.
We need to bring you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. And like, oh, you know what? She's literally.
Some of people. Well, someone called it. I'm still not over it. Someone called it a suit on the Chucky's video. I'm still not over it because from now on I'm
The girl
calling
in
it.
the suit looks like, what did they say?
The girl in it.
They just said something about the girl in the suit, and I was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like, I'm here for it. I'm wearing a suit.
Yeah, and it's kind of it's
I love
It's
that.
crappy because you get like you're at the worst part of each like totem pole.
Yeah.
You got one who
Yeah.
thinks like she's leaving the deen. The other one's like she needs to come back. She was
ISIS
so
bride.
she was so close. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So it's
wild.
kind of like
How do you like? I know you wear Abaya full time.
Yeah, yeah.
So how have you, or how have people reacted to you speaking on certain things and being fully covered, like properly, mashallah?
I feel like surprisingly there's not that much hate for me. Maybe people are scared.
Do you think?
I think people have
others-
heard you speak of
100%.
things you hate. So they look at you and go, oh.
I feel like even like I experienced when we were going to Sweden, the women at the
at the airport.
airport didn't really check me.
No,
She
she
let me
was
go.
all up in her ass. Literally had her hands in our knickers.
for
Fuck
for
that.
Zuhur and Ikram. And for me, she just said,
Like,
okay,
sexually
go.
harassed.
And I think it's because like people are so like hyper aware of the fact that anything that they may say or like
Could offend you.
it could offend me or could come off as like
Islamophobic, yeah.
Islamophobic because apparently I am like the ideal representation of like what a Muslim woman looks like. But in general, I feel like I think Zuhur and Ikram get the most hate.
Do you think it's because? No, I was gonna say that because I feel like when it comes to like being a hijab,
The in-betweener.
we're closer in terms of that modesty realm,
Yeah.
right? Like, how has that affected the audience in X, Y, and Z? Do you feel like people come for you more because, like, even if you say something that people disagree with, they'll come for your scarf,
Yeah.
or they'll come for what you're wearing that day, or
Bro,
that.
it's become creative. What did they say about your scarf?
They told me, first of all, I like this hijab style that I do. Number one, it's very effective. Yeah, like, it's like,
And it stays on.
It stays on. That's
Yeah.
my main point. Yeah, I can make it look flower, add flowers,
Yeah.
add
But
a
it's
scent or
always
two.
I can feel it.
But
One more
it's
inch, I'm gonna have to-
exactly, and I've got low key my forehead, Rihanna. You know what I mean? So dead ass. Yeah, someone told me you girls need to check Zuhur and her nightcap. That made me laugh. I'm not gonna lie to you. And not even night. Nike. Nike. They said
They wanted
sportswear.
to brand you.
Yeah.
They branded me, fam, like I'm a vegan.
Yeah.
Literally.
Hey, the vegans will come for us.
Sorry, but so many guys do brand
Come in
yourself.
number 2.
No, but yeah, dead off. And I found that so funny because I was like, the fuck? And I checked their followers and I told them, go check your friends. You have 0 friends, yeah? I don't care, I'll be petty. You don't know me. You actually don't know me.
I responded to one woman, yeah. I had a back and forth with her, paragraphs on the comment section.
Yeah.
And then the headbell called me. She's like, Mary, because it was on her thingy on her profile. She's like, Miriam, da 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 da. I was like, you know what? I need to get out of the system.
Just one
Because
person.
just one time.
Yeah.
Let me
One time for the one time,
I'll step
yeah.
to you with the dean
Yeah.
and correct you so you look like a fool. And then I'll come to you with like, don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'll step back and I'll let you do your thing.
Mm.
And she was mad. Like she came with all this like,
But your
Energy.
Islamic brother is in my DMs.
Ooh.
Where do we go from here?
Spicy.
Achi from the mosque.
You know what it is? Do you know what it is? When it comes to the like Muslim haters, which,
the ones with the thobe that just
No,
start
no,
moving
no.
to
No,
I'm
which
not saying which one.
but you know when it comes to the Muslim haters, yeah, like other than the ones that are genuinely confused and genuinely ignorant,
yeah.
most of you know what you're doing is wrong.
Exactly.
So I'm never gonna tell you, hey, stop it. You know what you're doing is wrong.
100.
So I'd rather come from a place of humiliation. I'll humiliate you for another reason.
Yeah.
Like, look at you today. What have you done for your akhlaq? Like, you're gonna put this on your CV?
Period.
Like, I'm not
Have
gonna
you
be a
just
reference.
accumulated good deeds or
Do
sins?
you know what I mean?
It's looking like a sinful life for you.
Bro, and I've taken it upon myself to now, like,
I'm with you.
thank you, sister. Thank you, sister.
Right, Hillary.
I know what you're gonna
She
say.
is with me. She's with me, and I've seen you in action, sister. I've seen you. Do you know what I mean?
We can be with you once we know.
Basically, I've taken it
like
upon
that.
myself to now treat Muslim men the same way we've been getting treated for
guys.
ages.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, I do believe my suit gives me some sort of immunity because people can't come for me for my dress. Like, what are they gonna say? Yeah, Abaya is too much.
Abayi.
Do you know what I mean? What's going on? Why can I see the outline of your arm? Like, they're not gonna really come
Someone
for
said
me.
that to me.
Did they
They said,
actually?
Why when you stop wearing a bag because it shows the outline of your shoulder.
Allah, we'll come back to that.
Wait. So you're gonna carry my shit?
You have to carry your bag like this.
Carry my bag. No, I'm not carrying it. You wanna comment?
No,
You
no.
come
No, no,
carry
no,
my
Back, you have to
stuff.
go here.
No, because that shows the outline of your head.
Yeah. Like that. I'll carry it like this.
Just float.
The shopping.
Just float.
No, so in the comment section, because obviously we as Somalis get a lot of attention from Somali haters, right? Like, no, in a positive way too. But the haters are usually Somali because they have a lot of Somali men have a sense of entitlement, a sense of like ownership.
Yeah.
Like, because you belong to my community, I now have the right to say X, Y, and Z, right? So I'm pretty sure you'll probably like encounter more people that are from your community.
Or like North
than-
African and stuff like
Do
that.
you know what's very interesting?
You haven't.
I haven't. And actually the majority of the hate that I got came from the
Somali men.
community.
That's so embarrassing.
And no, it's not embarrassing. And I never liked it. I don't actually.
Oh, like him.
No, but this is my thing, right? So I don't actually.
Enemy
even when I
Sudan.
speak up-
Enemy Sudan.
أنا مصرية.
No. I feel like everyone should be proud to be where they're from. But and do you know what it is? As
All of
well?
us are like,
No, but because I don't like to ever say the type of people that I get negative energy from. But it wasn't even men for me; it was the women.
Oh.
And like, I had one man say something stupid, like something stupid.
Everything they say is stupid.
Something stupid. It was like, oh, you love Somali, da 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 da. And I said, yeah, okay.
Why is that
I was like,
negative?
I don't understand what the problem is. You know what I mean? And something like that. But I feel like my audience anyway is majority men, and the women are just there, and I get more female hate than I do men hating on me.
That's
which is very
crazy.
interesting.
Oh.
But yeah,
I've
I feel like when it comes to my people, I feel like because you're my people, I can handle you.
Yeah.
When it's like it's a bunch of
random groups.
it's a big community, like a big number of the same community, and I'm like, oh,
Just ignore them.
Listen, block and delete.
Just
That's what I say,
ignore them.
Block and delete, fam.
If you don't give them attention, they end up going away.
your
Yeah, so
tactics.
basically what I do is on TikTok now,
Right.
especially because I'm on TikTok, I live on TikTok. First of all, I
not
create
you as well.
TikToks.
Same.
Are you addicted?
No, I just joined recently.
Okay.
You're gonna join by
Soon.
the end of today because listen
Soon
to this.
come. I go on TikTok. Like first of all, I look for I literally brainstorm and I go to my friends and I'm like, guys, what can I say to trigger the Muslim community today?
Okay.
Like, what can we say?
I'm with it.
And that's on one hand. And then another way that I help my community is whenever I
Service
see a
you.
Muslim boy or a Somali boy doing anything that I know they would ridicule a Muslim woman for, I'm in the comments.
Yeah, that's important. As Muslim women, I feel like we really need to unite.
No, wallahi, if you look at
and start
comments,
coming for the man them.
People-
Because
Ummah. Subhanallah.
I'm in the comments.
Ummah is
What has
dying.
become of our ummah? Where's your haya, brother?
Yes.
Where can I see your ankles? Where can I see your knees?
your belly button.
Your belly button.
Where's your haya?
nipples.
Oh my god. Oh,
Not the nip
stop.
pile.
Oh,
Like-
stinky.
Fam, and now I'm going. I've seen you in action.
Yes.
I've gone to try and type something and I've already seen the crumbs
We
done it.
love to see it. Yes. The front line is there, ready.
Like, NHS worker, what do you mean?
Come on, we love to see it, man. I'll be clapping for you on Thursday still.
But you know what? I also find haters really fun. Like if you say
Yeah.
something that's really
Funny.
funny,
Like, yeah, I do get proud of
I
it.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
if
even
you
speak
insult
about
me in
it.
a creative way,
Look
can
at
we
it.
be friends?
Period.
You know, like what?
Teach me your ways.
Take
Teach
a-
me. Teach
Yeah.
me ways.
Exactly.
Wow, man. Do you know what? I fucks with y'all, for real. And I feel like anyone that doesn't see what you guys are doing or talking about, I just think it's like, I just don't get it, personally.
The energy's not in real life though. That's what we've all
Yeah.
come to understand.
Mm.
Because there was somebody who came charging virtually on a unicorn, something like a nice horse. Do you know what I mean? On a unicorn or walrus. Yeah.
You know what's you know what's the
one with the
donkey
with the
and the horse, the mule.
a mule? Fuck off, Ikram. Piss off. No, the liger. Yeah. Anyways, they were charging virtually, and they saw Ikram and Nejma in real life. And when I tell you the energy was. It was very kind, very, like, they had a pamphlet, can you help UNICEF energy? That's what it was. And I was just like, at least if you hate us in real life,
Period,
100%.
yes.
Poke at them and
Yes.
tell them we hate
You.
you.
Do you know what I mean? And I was just like,
You've
what?
shamed us. Shame.
Bro, if I'm walking down the street and someone's saying shame, that's
Wallahi,
so
that
funny.
made me
I'll be
That
like,
made me happy.
yes.
That's so funny.
Hey, shuffle to that. Yeah, what? You're mad? No, look, yeah. I don't want to give these up too much energy because
Yeah.
I just feel like it's important for, there's no one really like us doing what we do out there for our peoples. So
Yeah.
whether we like it or not,
Especially
we're
in the UK, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think it's international at this point.
Because
Like,
my friend from Canada was like to me, I'm sorry, but there's like a few people doing similar like podcasting, entertainment stuff, and they get hate. Obviously,
Right.
it comes with it, but not as like intense as
Nowhere
it is. over- I
near.
feel like over here, the land is this
It's a
small.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
bruv.
water's
It's-
too close,
Yeah.
It's just,
man.
everyone's just it's too concentrated.
Yeah.
And I feel like people are just bothered at this. You just
and
need
do you know
space.
why
Yeah.
it's wild? It's because it's not like we're all doing well, alhamdulillah, yeah, but it's not even like we're hitting
Like
30,
certain
40
numbers,
thousand. Do
yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we're just scratching the surface, and people are really acting
And they
up. Just
already
not-
have
not-
sickle
So,
cell.
yeah, and I think it's important to just speak on it for a certain
Astaghfirullah,
at a certain point
I want to say
because
shingles.
like people that come after us that might look like us, that might
Inshallah.
find inspiration. They need to know like
Yeah.
you could get this at this point, you can get it at that point. Like don't take nothing to heart.
Don't limit yourself,
Yeah.
fam. Yeah.
I want to talk about I want to talk about beauty standards as a whole, but I want to talk about beauty standards in the hijabi community
Wow.
because I feel like it's something no one talks about, yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like anybody that goes to put on a scarf or goes to try and take their modesty seriously goes through this journey, and I feel like if anybody's gonna speak about it, it should be Muslim women.
Who are actually wearing it.
And
Yeah.
exactly,
Or not even,
well,
just Muslim women, yeah.
period. And I feel like even better if you're wearing it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to hear no man ever speak about hijab ever in their
Period.
life again.
Stay out of
Don't
women's
have
business.
hijab. You know what hijab is
The
loaded against?
hijab,
Shut your eyes.
Period.
100%.
And close your legs.
That's it. You might
Period.
stop talking whilst you're there. You know what I mean? I'm over it. Gonna take that. Oh my gosh, but yeah, because I feel like with me, so I put on my scarf when I was 11, yeah, like the summer before
Secondary school.
I'm gonna teach her coming out to you. Yeah, and I feel like with me, I just wore it because I didn't care. Like, I didn't really understand it. X, Y, and Z. I went through a period of time where I took it off for a day to really see if I wanted to wear it. It's like year 9. I said Friday.
Oh.
I'm gonna go think about it over the weekend. I thought I was smart. Walked in.
I love this.
Yeah, walked in, whipped it off. It was like a fucking Netflix movie.
Yeah.
And
Nadia.
nobody reckoned.
Is that
me? I don't know. But
For a white boy?
Where's the Guzman? Where's the
Okay,
Guzman?
good.
Hey,
good,
Guzman's
good,
fine,
good.
man.
Cassidy is not suitable for me.
Okay.
But we were like, I did my thing, whatever. Nobody recognized me, which I found hilarious.
No.
Yeah, nobody recognized me.
Just strands of hair.
This is my thing as well. And then put it back on and decided, I actually want to cover my hair, and then we'll figure out the modesty
As
with
we
due
go
time and with knowledge and X, Y, and Z. And I felt like for me, my biggest thing growing up was like not feeling pretty. I don't know if I'm guessing everybody's experienced that. Yeah.
I think
Yeah, 100%.
Like, let's talk about that because it took me forever to really be comfortable in hijab, even though I wore it out of my own choice and whatnot.
Yeah.
It still took me a
Do you know
while.
what's mad? I've had this conversation separately with my friends about just not even not feeling pretty, but like I've worn a hijab since I was in primary school actually, and it didn't bother me, like I think from year 2. And it didn't bother me because that's all I knew, and plus my mum would make sure that I was surrounded by just Muslim people, so it's like everyone's wearing it, so it's not a problem. Except in sports day, because anyways,
sweat everywhere.
Anyway, so yeah, I was
that's
talking
funny.
about how I mainly show like my front bits of my hair, and I was talking about how I struggle, and I've struggled a long time with, because there's times where I've tried to put it on and I would feel like at times, I don't think it looks right.
Right.
So and then that became just a habit for me, and it's not even now that I don't look, it's just a habit. So I don't know.
It's a comfort thing.
It's a comfort thing, but also it's like,
For me, I was gonna say to you, because obviously, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, as a kid I always viewed beauty, and a lot of times it involved your hair, because the people, like, hair is a big deal when it comes to like how people view
It's a
like how they look.
personality trait,
Yeah.
yeah.
And like it comes to, I've always had, like, I always wore my hijab in primary school, so for me it was just kind of like school uniform. Do you know what I mean? You had your white, you had the blue, you had the black, like it was prepared. And whenever like I see the girls like with the pigtails and like their long plaits, and then I was like, bro, I got
a protective hair.
Oh my
With
god.
the braids just under
Oh,
it.
You
the
had
braids.
the protective, yeah.
100%, and that used to be tight on a
That's so
Sunday night.
fun.
I used to have my head throbbing, but
I hate that. With
That
someone.
bit right at the
yeah,
bottom.
just especially when you had long hair. I had like hair down to like my back,
Yeah,
so
you
I was
had
really
to
like I
roll
had
it and
entrance, guys. If
everything.
you only knew.
Period.
And then so for me, I'm not gonna lie to you, until like even secondary school, I was kind of like, I don't think I feel fully beautiful because I'm not able to show my full beauty. And do you know what I mean? And a lot of the times people are like, cover your hair, because like it wasn't for, their first reply wasn't for Allah, it was for, because men would find that part of you the most
That's
like.
so sad.
And it's kind of like, well, I wanna feel
What about
desired.
bold
Do you know
women?
what I mean? Like, I
What
wanna.
about bold women? Where
No, they don't count though, innit? Because then apparently you're automatically ugly.
That's
if
what
you
I mean,
have no
like,
hair,
what-
so it's kind of like.
What type of
Do you know what I mean?
nonsense?
Yeah, exactly.
So I think it took me literally late teens for me to be like, nah, Zahud, actually, you're good. But
Yeah.
even with me, like, I've always worn my hijab like the way Nejma used to wear it.
Okay.
The way Nejma is wearing it. I'm just like,
No, yeah. The big reveal, guys.
yeah. And it was like maybe a couple years ago, I was like, actually, I'm not comfortable with that right now. Like, I don't feel like that. I also used to wear I only used to wear abaya before, and now I don't really wear abaya at all. Like, I haven't worn abaya like in over a year and a half, 2 years now.
And it's funny because when I wear it, I appreciate it that much more.
Yeah. But it just,
yeah.
I'm just not there right now. Like,
Yeah.
to be honest, because before I was wearing it all for the wrong reason.
That's
And
the main thing.
and it just didn't feel like, I didn't feel like I was being genuine with myself. But now when I like do wear that abaya, now I do like cover my whole head with the pin and everything, I feel like that's 30. And it's just like, now I feel like, oh, okay, I'm wearing this because I know why I want to wear it.
Yeah.
I'm not,
And it's fully your choice. Like,
Yeah,
you're literally
exactly.
waking up and choosing to wear it today.
Yeah.
yeah.
And what do you guys feel about the term like part-time hijabi? Because I've heard this
I
term
can't
a
lie.
lot.
I can't lie. It's just personal. If this person is like, what part-time hijabi has become such a like an insult. Oh, you part-time hijabi.
Oh,
Okay,
is
you
it? I thought it
part-time.
was just a like
No,
a like.
it's an
I
insult.
thought part-time hijabis that's rude to say. Like I know my friends call themselves.
No,
part-time
yeah. That's the thing. It was
But I think
was
for
an insult.
when
Like,
others
when
people-
other
say
people
to you,
say
oh,
to
you
you, yeah.
part-time hijabi.
Oh, okay.
But when
It's like
someone,
they're coming for you.
yeah, exactly.
I've never heard it like
And
that.
it's funny because you're not even a part-time worker.
It's
Like,
And
that's
it's like people are like, oh, Ramadan Muslim.
And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you want me to go back instead of forward? during
Exactly.
Ramadan?
So that's what I
Facts.
mean. Like, if again the reasons why you're wearing the hijab
Right.
is not there and you're not connecting to it, there's no point in putting it on for said person who was created by the same God you're wearing it for. Like, it
Facts.
doesn't make sense.
Facts.
So if today I'm not wearing it and tomorrow I feel like yes I want to wear it,
Yeah.
then I wear it. If I'm wearing it during Ramadan, it's helping me anyway. I'm getting
But why are you not allowed to at least just find out? The whole point of like life is to find out where you're at and where you want to go.
Yeah.
So all of this, like, just be like, you gotta deep it. We're all in our 20s. How am I meant to be spiritually A1 day one,
That's
and I'm just in my
consistently.
20s?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And I think that's the reason why I brought it up is because during Ramadan I tried to wear jilbab or abaya as much as I can. Yeah. And I remember this past Ramadan I just wore jilbab. I think my goal is always every Friday minimum.
Okay.
Like, yeah. So I wore it every Friday, and it was hitting like the last 10 days. And then I got this message one time, and it was like, if you're gonna wear jilbab, wear it full time. Like, you can't wear jilbab today and then wear jeans tomorrow, or because I wear trackies.
That's
I wear
so
tracksuits tomorrow.
stupid.
And I looked at it and I was like,
I kind of have it in my cupboard.
I don't understand what type of caliber of
that
Muslim you think you
exactly?
are.
And also,
I
is that
just
a form
read
of like da'wah? I don't understand. Like, what do you think this is? What it's not giving what you thought it's supposed to give.
period. And I just
It's not giving anything.
it's not giving.
The whole stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, these are the same type of people that would look at a girl that wears a scarf and shows her edges and would say, you might have to take it off.
Take it off. Oh
But
my
I'm
god.
closer to literally covering than I am to removing it. So
Yeah.
what type of advice is that?
Yeah.
Not to make it
It's
spiritual,
not advice.
but that's not even Islamic.
Period.
Because in the beginning of Islam, there was no such thing as hijab or anything.
Yeah.
It was get to know
It
why
was
you're
faith.
here.
For 13
Amen.
years.
13 years, it was just spirituality. So all of this you must cover, you must and also what people don't seem to understand, yeah, we are from different parts of the world. When you go to different parts of the world, it's not Saudi Arabia standard, which
Yes.
is niqab, cover from head to toe. Because when you go to East Africa, it's literally colourful clothes and a shawl doing that, and that's counted as your hijab.
Yeah.
If you go to Asia, it's a whole different look. So it's kind of like people want to completely eliminate culture. Well, I'm not talking from an Islamic sense, but I'm saying like
Yeah, in general.
how we are as human beings, and be like, you must be like this and like that, and then also be like, let's not be there spiritually, just be there physically, and that
That's
and that
exactly
it
what
equates the
people-
same. It's
people
not.
focus too much on the exterior. And have you looked inside?
Period.
Exactly.
Where
fam.
is it inside? Do you know?
It's hollow, man. Like I
Which
said.
is nonsense.
Yeah.
Empty. Nothing
Yeah.
is in there.
Yeah.
Random question, yeah. Is marrying a man for money wrong?
No.
No.
No, absolutely not.
Security is important.
No.
Because
Okay,
how
talk
about
about
this? It was in it's the hadith,
Islamically,
right?
you marry for one of 4 reasons, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
And wealth is one of them.
Solely for money?
Solely.
just for money?
My thing is like, say you meet somebody, he's rich, he's got money for days. As in, you're
Ticks
set.
all the boxes.
Your kids are set. Everybody's set. Your
My
parents.
mum. my
I
parents.
don't give a
Great
damn about no
grandkids.
kids. Am I set?
I'm talking bloodline. I'm talking bloodline. As in 3
Generations.
generations.
Hey.
3-4 generations down the line, set. Yeah.
That's ticking all my boxes already.
That's a lot of boxes too.
I only had one box.
Generation.
But you're not sexually attracted to him, not physically attracted to him.
No.
And
I've
he
had-
can't hold a conversation with you. Your interests are very.
I have a
not the same.
I was
podcast.
about to say too slow.
I have a podcast. I have conversations.
I can talk to my friend. I ain't got
come
time
on,
to you.
Also,
I
you
can
find yourself attractive.
Yes.
You find yourself sexually attractive.
Yes.
Period.
So technically, what are we
Exactly.
missing? What are we missing?
Okay.
What are we missing?
But you know, money talks.
Money
talks.
talks.
And money is very loud.
Money,
sweet.
money does a lot.
Yes.
You know,
Listen.
and that's just me as Ikram
Today.
in 2021. What's the date?
Mm.
30th of June. Yeah,
13th of June.
Wednesday.
Sorry, I took
That's
it.
me now.
You enforce that
To be
one.
honest with you, you can learn to, like, you can slowly become sexually attracted to somebody. You know, you say he's a he's
Not Zohor saying you're gonna learn to
You
love
learn.
them.
First of all,
So, okay, wait.
what
So
did you
would
say
you
about
get-
the talking?
Huh?
What did you say about the talking?
I said you guys have different interests, so like he can't hold a conversation with you because you have different.
But then I just show him my interest. Show him.
Would this man be willing to stay with me if I spend minimal time with him?
Yes! Ikram!
Because I can have a
Wait,
partnership.
you were gonna add something. What are you gonna add?
I was gonna add nothing.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
But
we
as
can,
you
we
know.
can.
What about you?
We can.
Who,
show
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie.
Uh,
As in, you
Are you a
can.
lover?
Who, me?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Stop. I hate men.
It's funny when you look at all of us. You would seem the most like
Yeah.
But no.
No, I hear it. Like, I'm in support of you guys.
Yeah.
And I will advocate
she-
for you.
And
That's
you know
what-
what?
listen,
It's on them.
Your
You know what? It's on
generation.
them.
Your generation.
My children are set now.
You know your rich friends.
by association.
I'll give you a jet. We'll fly you out.
Full stop.
I will pay for your
It's funny.
kids,
Do you know,
anything.
That's all I need.
Exactly.
Global
I
warming
I don't need
coming.
to be rich.
Usually.
My
You
friends
know,
are
sometimes you
rich.
have to take one for the team because us as like
But is it really
immigrants and
taking
as
one for
like
a team?
children of immigrants. Sorry.
Is it really taking one for the team when they are privileged? What are you talking about? That's not taking one for the team. That's
No,
lie.
just for
That's
the people
happiness.
who don't believe, like who think it's wrong.
I don't think
But
it's
then-
wrong.
Yeah.
But then
Like,
you're
I
going
think if
check
you
the
love
check.
it, do it. Like,
Yeah,
I think that
100%.
you can marry for whatever reason as long as you're both agreeing on it.
Because
That's calm.
marriage is an agreement. It's
Exactly.
a contract as well as, you know.
As long as he understands, like, he might even be thinking, you know what, I want someone to just give money to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also,
a
we
lot of
can
men love
be
to-
friends though. You know,
Brethren.
we can actually be friends.
Yeah, but I don't have
But
a
you said there's
contract
no
saying
cap.
this
There's
money
no
is
cap.
mine.
Conversation.
But when the contract is Elon Musk's money, yeah, you're gonna sign that dotted line.
No,
up.
I mean, like, if you're just friends, you
I
don't have
know
a
how he looks
contract.
like and I don't care already.
What was it? Gates is free now.
Yeah,
You start
Gates
making
got a
that.
divorce in a
You
while
start
ago,
going
yeah.
into Gates, man.
Oh, I thought you were saying Bill Cosby because he's free from prison.
No, I said that's exactly. I said,
Jail.
everybody better clear. I said Gates.
I will hustle. Is my name.
Like I said, I'm a hard worker.
But yeah, what about you?
Don't make us seem
What was it
superficial.
there?
Join us.
So what the question was, would I marry somebody strictly for money? No, because I'll be rich, period.
Oh,
stop.
That's
not
what
the
I-
independent
If
woman.
all, also, two things. If all else fails, and even if I'm rich, I'm richer.
Period. I hate it. I just feel like if I'm gonna marry somebody, I'm gonna spend time with you.
Yeah.
No, minimal time.
Minimal time is still
You
time.
can have to, you clock in and you clock
Like,
out.
the businesswoman in me is like time is money.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, how much money we talking?
That's what I'm saying. If it's
See what I'm
Elon, if it's $1 billion.
Oh, by the way, put an amount on this person's money. You said
Let's
they
say
can.
let's say Elon Musk money.
I don't give a
Elon
hell.
Elon Musk
Yes.
is a very attractive man.
Dang. Look at
I
her.
don't know what he looks like.
No, can I just say?
Let me show you.
Can I just say as well? Elon Musk is a very smart man as well.
Very
How did
intelligent.
he can hold a conversation? Are you dumb?
No, but when
No,
she.
okay,
In your example, he can't.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
saying
okay,
you need
okay.
to apply the example.
No,
You
but,
need to
but do you know what it is?
that.
Holding a conversation about something you don't know, cool. But I can teach you. We're here. I'm in
Listen.
the contract.
Phonetics. We'll start from the
Listen,
beginning.
100% A for A. What are you talking about?
A for apple.
Do you know what I mean?
Don't kill me.
You know, do you not watch Nella Rose?
Yeah.
How she's in her girl show. She's like, because I'm sexy, I deserve it. That's what this reminds me
Yes,
of. So
so
I
yes.
was my way to
She
hustle
said,
that
I
money.
don't care about the belly. I don't
Belly.
care about anything. I want to
100%.
shake my ass on a yacht.
In
Period.
Dubai.
This is what
In a
Elon
thong.
Musk
In a
looks like.
thong.
You lot, yeah.
Elon Musk is a very attractive white man.
very,
very nice.
very, like a very specific. Whoa, it zoomed. That
So, yeah,
zoomed
talk to
in.
me.
Look at that. Look at that. Very nice
Very
smile.
charming smile.
Exactly.
He's got a very charming smile.
He's got.
And I like the way his hair frames
he's
his
got- look at
face.
Look at that. Look at that. First of all, so much lips for a white man.
Yeah.
So much lips for a
That's
white
true.
man.
And
I
you
like
can tell
it.
he uses like, you know, hair product. He cares.
You're reaching.
Yeah, he is a
His
great
colour
man.
is very nice.
He's
as
a great
well.
man.
His colour.
His collar.
Complexion. Oh, his
100%.
colour.
No, his shirt.
The colour that he bought.
Yeah. No. So yeah, no.
Yeah, no problem.
100%. Because I can do so much good with that money.
Bro, that's, you know how much money that is?
Am I
I
allowed?
can't even imagine
Can
how
you
much
get
money
out
that
of it,
is.
please?
Can you
Man's like, I could do so much good with that money.
No, I can do good.
I can
For
hide.
me.
Yeah.
And my family.
Who else am I talking about?
Who else am I talking about?
The world.
Oh, I think it was for the world.
Screaming.
Maybe. There's something that-
No, obviously I'm gonna give charity. You have to.
You must, you
But
must.
I am
And
also a charity.
Can I say as
I'll just
well?
be there.
Am I allowed to have a
No, you're not allowed to
a
have
side
a side thing.
No,
No.
course
no,
not.
I wouldn't call that side thing. It's like a
Not an entanglement.
stimulator.
No, we don't do that. We don't do
Not
that.
even if it's just for conversation.
I heard that, by the way. I just had to.
What did you say?
A stimulator.
With that money, maybe you could buy the best of the best. You know, like that.
I hate
Or you can
Oh,
make
I thought
one.
you meant a person.
a person.
Oh, she means a
that's a
person.
I was talking.
Am I allowed to
So
have
you
a side
can't. You
piece?
can't have a live side piece then.
No, of course not.
What if they have a side piece?
That's not the agreement. The
So
agreement
I
is
must-
you and them forever.
How will they die?
Forever's not that long, you know.
Not by you.
I can't lie. Forever's not that long.
It's really not.
It's
Life
really
is
not.
short.
Well,
I
the
might
way
enjoy
global
one.
warming's going.
Guys, let's think about it.
Elon
You
Musk
wake
will
up
fly
in the
to Mars.
morning
Yeah.
and you're rich. Like, the smile that's putting on my face. Like,
Oh, you changed your mind?
I've changed my mind. Welcome. Like, I just imagine waking up
Sister.
and I'm just like, I look at my bank
So,
account.
Bring Mariam
you
along with you.
know what J. Cole said?
Yeah.
He said sometimes being broke is better.
I've been broke.
You know what? No. J. Cole can say that now while he's trying for the NBA. And no, I'm not there yet.
Don't cover
I'm
us.